So the final part of this discussion in regards to Labour candidates is let's have a look at the non-BNP issue. Let's look at the criminals that are in the Labour Party. Again, look down in the description. I've put links to a substantial number of articles and references that you can use, and obviously you can get these references off my website, which I'll put here. First criminal discussion always has to go to Will Straw. Will Straw is the son of Jack Straw. Will Straw stood as a Labour MP, and as everybody knows, because he's Jack Straw's son, he was cautioned by the police because he was a drug dealer when he was younger. Not only did they put up somebody that's a former drug dealer, the mayor, the Labour Party mayor, who used to be a BNP branch chairman, is on Will Straw's website endorsing him. So you have a known drug dealer being supported by a BNP ex-chairman. That's the kind of candidate that Labour has. So the next one is this chap here. He's called Brian Gate, and this chap was elected as a Labour councillor. He was then shortly thereafter arrested for possession of child pornography. The father of two was only cautioned. Unfortunately, the police did not take it further, but again, Labour and criminality. So the next one is Manchester. The councillor who was elected in May 2015 for the Fallowfield ward is this chap, David Royal. David Royal was arrested for allegedly raping and sexually abusing a young boy. The next councillor, and unfortunately the majority of them do tend to be council candidates, is this chap, Richard Smith. He's a vile, odious individual, and he was arrested for possession of child pornography. He was elected to Pendle Council and has since left. I should add that he did plead guilty to these charges and is currently awaiting sentencing. And the next person that we're going to look at is once again a Labour candidate. It's this chap, Terry Brooks. He was actually a cabinet minister on Thurrock Council, and he was in charge of protection, public protection. He was sacked from his post in July because he wasn't very good at it, and shortly thereafter he also was arrested for child porn offences. And another one, this chap, Jonathan Burns. Until 2014 he was a councillor at Rossendale Council. He was arrested for abusing young children, and he unfortunately committed suicide shortly after. And there's another one, and I think this one is far worse than the others. This is Simon Carter, and he is a Labour councillor on Bury Council for the Tottington ward. He was elected in June 2012. He's admitted 16 counts of making child pornography. In an outrageous move, he was not sent to prison. He was instead, having been found guilty, he was sentenced to a 3-year community order, a 3-year supervision requirement, complete a programme for sex offenders, is subject to a sexual offences prevention order, and he must sign the sex offenders register for 5 years. But again, the point goes back to what I was saying, he's a Labour candidate. So what was the point of everything that I've just said? Well, it's fairly straightforward and easy. The Labour Party cannot stand and be arrogant about the membership of UKIP. It's true, as I said at the beginning of this video, there are some cranks that are in UKIP, but there are some outrageously disgusting people in the Labour Party. And not only are they outrageously disgusting, but the Labour Party keeps putting these people up. Labour Party has taken people from the BNP when UKIP would not do the same thing. I'm not saying that we are a party of whiter than white people. I'm not. You know, there are cranks that are in our party, but there are cranks in every other party. And Labour is more disgusting in the amount of perverts that have stood as candidates for the Labour Party. So if you're going to start throwing stones, make sure you're not stood in a glass building when you do so. So, thank you. Please like, subscribe. You can visit my website. You can see me on Twitter, and there are lots of links in the description. The next episode is going to be in regards to the referendum and issues relating to the EU. It's an exciting episode. I've spent a long time working on it. If you've got any questions, then please do email me at the email above, and everything else is in the description. Thank you.